Happy Samhain, happy Halloween, whatever you celebrate, wherever you are. Today is obviously an important day to many people. Not just a a day to be, not a day like any other, I should say. Today is special. Today we honor those who came before us. And try to connect to them. I do have some upsetting news. My cat Jellybean, I do believe, was eaten or killed by a coyote or a fox. Last night I was outside. Well, I was in here in the back room. Heard some commotion outside the back window. Opened the door, and something was attacking Oliver, my other orange cat. So I went outside, gathered up Tina and Jenkins, and they all stayed in at night. So now I'm going to have to patrol the house, keep the cats in at night. Because there's something that has targeted my house. I think because of the hunting season, all the hunters being up in the deep woods, I think that is driving other things out of the deep woods, therefore coming into the neighborhoods. Although I don't live that far from deep woods. Like, I'm on the side of a mountain, and just a couple 100 feet up is the top of the ridge, and it's just woods from there on. I literally live in the middle of the woods, basically. There's like 2,000 people in the town I live in, and there's so much wilderness around me. So, this has never happened before. My cats have always been safe. I've lived in this house for almost 6 years, and this is the first time this has happened. But I will now be taking extra precautions. I already did take precaution, but I will take extra to keep my animals safe. It's just unfortunate that we had to lose Jellybean, She was a great cat, and she will always be remembered and loved. But today, I've got my book here. This is the Element Encyclopedia of 5,000 Spells. And I want to do some strengthening of my psychic powers. So let me think of one we could do. Let me just look here. There's a lot of, this is a really great book to get to. But I actually prefer the Llewellyn book. Well, that's more of like a correspondence. If you're someone who likes to create their own spells, this is more for like, it's already completed spells. It's like recipes, basically. It's like a giant spell recipe book. So, of course, we're going to be making a powder or a resin, or not a resin, I'm sorry, a incense. But your incenses, when you make a powder incense or anything with herbs, you can also use that in many different ways. You can use it as a candle dressing. You can use it as a base for an oil. You can use it as an infusion. There's so many different things you can use with like the basic recipes that I make on my channel. So I'm just going to do my favorite way of doing magic, which is intuitively. But first I want to show you guys my completed spoons and a wand that I did. So these are, I made myself sit down and finish all of these spoons in the last few days. So this is the first one. This is cedar wood from my backyard. I carved I wood burned a ankh onto it. I wrapped a piece of leather on here and I sewed it. I wood burned a bunch of designs of like lavender stars, little swirls, things like that. Just really cute. Put some chains and some really sparkly green beads back here. I did have a duck feather hanging from this, but the feather fell off, so I got to replace that. This is a black walnut spoon. These are alchemy spoons, alchemy apothecary spoons. So they are used, this is the way I use them at least. So this is some catnip and some patchouli powder. Just take a little bit out like this. And there you go. What I put on these to make them shiny, there is no, everything is food safe. This is what it is right here. It is a wood balm that I make myself out of beeswax, castor oil, and clove oil. And it is like just a balm, okay? And I always include a little packet or a little bottle of this when you buy a spoon from me, because sometimes I forget. And if I forget, please just remind me and I will send you some out, because you want to moisturize your spoons or anything wood that you get from me or anything wood that you have, because that's what keeps it from breaking and getting brittle and drying out and looking all ashy and gross. So yeah, I put a acorn topper on here, and this has got a little skull, some jewels, and some stars, and a piece of leather around here. This is a wand that I made. I gilded it with some bronze gilding. I know you always see like gold leaf gilding, but I like this color. I did wood burn some runes and some ogam symbols in here, as well as some stars and just little decorations. This little ogam here, or rune here. I also put a green tassel and some turquoise beads down here. So yeah, this is a beautiful little wand. All of these are for sale, by the way. You can contact me on Instagram at The Hidden Shaman, and we can talk prices there. This little spoon, this was the latest one that I've carved. Now, I carve all of these by hand. I do use a Dremel tool for the shaping, but I mostly use chisels and like a razor blade, and I sit there and sand them down, and yeah, it's like a whole meditation process for me. I put an ogam here, just some more swirlies and some there's an ogam here. Of course, all the ogams are intentional. So this is a manifestation ogam right here, and this is also a manifestation for like creativity and abundance, things like that. And then I've sewn another little strip of leather on here. So those are some things that I finished recently, but let's get to this here. So the way I like to do my spells are intuitively. So let me move you guys this way. So by intuitively, I just get my mortar and pestle. God and Goddess, higher self, spirits, ancestors, guide me, use my energy, guide me to which herbs will heal me in this present moment. What do I need for my spirit? And then we go in. So, cedar, first thing. These are just some cedar chips that I save when I am carving my spoons or my wands or anything. Cedar chips. Let's do some mint. Some mint flowers. Some fennel. That beautiful licorice smell. And actually what I'm going to do, I'm going to put it in my coffee grinder here. Coffee bean grinder, because this grinds up things so freaking well. And you can make better incenses with things like this. This is very cheap, like $10-15. So worth it if you do your own herbs. Where's that Jixie? You want to see? Look. Okay, we got some fennel. That's chopped up beautifully. So let's put a cotton flower in here. Let's put a couple miniature rosebuds in here. 1, 2, 3. 3 of them. Some gaillardia petals. I don't know if you could see, but Jaxie's right here with me, like she always is when I am doing magic. We got some grape hyacinth right here that I harvested this past spring, because in the spring it pops up everywhere, just wild, and it's beautiful. Let's do some cannabis leaves, just for a little oomph, you know? Just a little bit of oomph. I even just put the wood down in there with it, and the wood, it will chop up the wood and everything. So, let's see. Let's do some St. John's wort. Let's do some mullein, pineapple sage. Mullein for those beautiful benefits for our respiratory system. We might have to cut that up. That is okay. Pineapple sage. Oh, this is turning out to be a beautiful mix here. You can really smell the mint in it. It smells beautiful. We'll also put some jasmine blossoms here and a couple bay leaves. And then I think we'll be done. Let's put some lemon verbena. Verbena. And we will also pull a tarot card because I don't ever pull tarot cards from my other decks, and I think I'm going to do that today. I think we'll pull from the fairy deck. Okay, you guys, look at this beautiful incense. Look at that. It's all nice and ground up beautifully. So we'll put a scoop of it in there. Oh, and look at it. Oh, it smells fabulous. We need a jar. Look at that beautiful color. Oh, it's fabulous, and it smells divine. It smells so... That lemon verbena, oh my gosh, you guys, it's like really coming through, but you can also smell the cedar. It smells so good. It almost smells like a lemony bazooka bubblegum. It smells delicious. Oh gosh, that's impressive. Good thing I have a video of what all I just put in this because I don't remember. Because I'm definitely going to be wanting to make this specific blend again. It's very, very nice. And I know the effects will be great on my overall mood. So Jaxie and I are just sitting here together hanging out. You can see baby cat. Hopefully you can see her. You having a good day, Dixie? You can just say hi to our friends? Huh? You can just say hi to our friends? Say hello, friends. Let's open the window. I hope you guys are all having a great Samhain, Halloween, All Hallows Eve, Dia de las Muertes. I hope you're all having a great day, whatever you celebrate. Blessings to you all. Let's pull us a card really quick. What do the fairies have to tell us today on this beautiful, beautiful fall day? This is the deck here, what it's called, the Fairy Tarot deck. I've had this deck for quite a while. It's one of my favorites besides the Rider-Waite deck. I've been wondering, okay, so I usually have a different take on tarot, as you guys know, than most other tarot readers here on YouTube. I'm wondering, you know those pick a card videos, I'm wondering if you guys would like me to start doing those with using all of my tarot decks at once. They will be quite long videos, but you'd be able to, there'd be timestamps for whichever cards you pick and whatever. Let me know if you guys would like that in my interpretation and view on tarot, because it is very different. I read cards very different than anyone that I've met. And I'm just wondering if you guys would be interested in that. If you are interested in that, in those types of videos, please let me know. Leave a comment or something. And I will definitely get started doing those, because I watch those type of videos and I, use them a lot for personal guidance, because it's just so randomized, which the more random, the better. So yeah, if you guys would like that, let me know. So guidance, fairies, and spiritual world, ancestors, spirit guides, please give us guidance through these cards, through my hands. Use me as a beacon of light, as a messenger for anyone watching this video, anyone coming across this video. What is something to tell us that we need to know, and where to focus our attention today? Where to focus our attention today on this All Hallows Eve. The Empress. Take time to take action, the power of creativity, success that allows for a life of luxury. Okay, the Empress. The planning phase of your endeavor is now over. Congratulations, you've done excellent work sorting out what you've been trying to accomplish and what you need in order to be a success. Now it's time to get busy. No more contemplating the perfect strategy. If there's a detail that seems to be missing from your plans, it will reveal itself as you move forward. So fix your eyes on the horizon and get going. Creative endeavors are especially favored right now. This can include the desire to have children or taking up a new project that you would consider to be your baby. Whenever possible, try to add an artistic flair to each step along the way. Infuse your tasks, great and small, with joy and the knowledge that nothing can hold you back. Our Empress stands in a chapel courtyard, symbolic of the source of inspiration. The infant wearing a hat inside the snow pea shell demonstrates to the Empress the importance of creating something new. This may be the birth of a child or the beginning of an exciting endeavor. Hard work that pays off, inventiveness, successful endeavors, a love of luxurious things, getting a lot done, nurturing others or yourself, mother figures, pregnancy, and birth. So I hope this message reaches somebody who needs it today. The best way to get through a hard situation is doing small, mundane tasks that keep your hands and your body busy. That way you can work through the emotion through movement. That is the best way to work through a difficult emotion or a difficult time, is to just do things that need to be done. Take your time up with cleaning the house, washing the dishes, doing something, read a book, do something that benefits you that way. Just don't sit there and fester in what ifs, what could be's. I should have done this, shoulda, woulda, coulda, but you didn't, okay? So just do what you can today. I love you all so much, and I hope you're having a great day. I hope you are honoring yourselves, honoring your family line, honoring your ancestors, and pushing forward with power and confidence, and don't let anyone tell you that you are not great, because you are. I love you all so much. Bye-bye.